Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in that you got people eating in our house. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, outside in the screened in porch in the cold. Short sleeve t shirt, no shoes. I'm out here in the cold because I'm hot as shit. I'm trying to keep it down because there's neighbors out here and they can hear me. But I got to tell you, I don't do rant videos, and I am one of the most positive people that you will ever meet because usually I keep my head. I always try and find the bright side of things, okay? I'm not only the guy who's the glass half full, I'm happy that I even have a glass because I could be a guy without a glass and no drink, not even half of it. I'm positive. I look at things and say, I never ever give up. I believe. And even as we sit right now, there's 4 games left. As bad as it was today, friends, you know what? The Eagles can go out and win, and guess what? Believe it or not, we're still a half game ahead of them. Here's how crazy it is. We can still go 3-1 and win the division as long as the Eagles are the one we win. That means we could lose to the Rams, the Bears, or the Redskins. As long as we beat the Eagles, we win the division. That doesn't mean a whole lot because with the shit show that we just saw there, excuse my language, Joseph, but Joseph, put the kiddies to bed. Put the kiddies to bed on this one, okay? Because I don't know what's going to come out my mouth. Because I'm in the moment, I'm passionate, I care about my Cowboys. And you know what? Here's the thing, Jerry Jones, I put this on you too. Jerry Jones, I love the Dallas Cowboys. I wake up in the morning, I snuggle up my wife and I'm thinking about the Cowboys. What I'm going to talk about on my morning blog, you know? I'm at my day job. I'm working. I've got every single alert that's on there. So when something happens on the Dallas Cowboys, I know about it and I can spread the word on it. I go to games. I spend my money. I help bring others to the game too as well to help them spend the money for that palace in Dallas. I got, those stones, those paved stones you see around there. You got 2 different size stones there. You have the brick size, right? The smaller one, the 4x8. Then you got the 8x8, I'm the fan that's got 2 of those there. That's right, 2 of those, Jerry. I bought those there and had one there when the stadium opened. I got more jerseys than I can shake a stick at. So even after all day long doing alerts and trying to figure out and promote your brand, Jerry, my final thoughts of the night, I'm sitting out in my backyard doing a fireside chat. And I relate everything to the Dallas Cowboys. Even in the off season. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not talking about the frickin' Dallas Cowboys. Not just the current Dallas Cowboys. I relate it to things that have gone through in the past. See, I understand things like analytics. I understand the history of my Cowboys that ended up getting a man from India who understood computers, and the Dallas Cowboys were innovators enough to understand that, hey, we can get an advantage by understanding probability and statistics. Something that this current guy says, oh, we don't bother with that. So you're just doing gut checks. That's it. We're going to rely on you. And you know what? I hate to say this, but you graduate from Princeton. From Princeton, and you're telling me you don't believe in statistics? Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Because here's the thing, Jerry. I've been doing the YouTube hot and heavy since about 2015. It really grew in 2016 because of Dak Prescott. But before that, I was writing for Cover 24 or 32, whatever it was, and doing blogs on Facebook. And I defended Tony Romo because everybody kept saying Tony Romo's a choker. The Cowboys, Tony Romo can't win in December, right? You remember those times and things. You know those times when you pull in great players and things like that, and somehow we end up with these same results year after year after year, where we're left wanting? And I've been blessed to have been to a lot of Super Bowls. I think the last 16 or 17. And you know, in that time, Jerry Jones, in that time, I have seen the Eagles go to not one, but 2 Super Bowls, winning 1. I have seen the New York stinking Giants go there, win 2. I saw teams that used to have the bag on their heads, that were known for that. Teams that were always known as the losers of the NFL. The New Orleans Saints go there and win 1. I've seen the Rams go there and lay an egg. I've seen the Arizona freaking Cardinals go there. I've seen the Colts and Peyton Manning go there. And I've seen Tom freaking Brady there too many times to count. Somebody reminded me the last time the Dallas Cowboys were at a Super Bowl that I was 30 years old. My son was 5. And in all that time, I've been there. I've supported this team. I've believed in you. And you've lied to us, Jerry. You've told us it's about winning. We believe in winning. It's excellence. But you know what we get? We get shit sandwiches. Jason Garrett has not been the guy ever. Nice guy, educated guy, but he's not the guy that's going to do it. If you understood statistics, statistical analysis, you would understand that if you have not won a Super Bowl within 5 years, you won't. Nobody has. So what makes you think that Jason Garrett is going to be the one to do that? And here's the thing. Here is the real thing. I'm going to tell you, that team that I saw out there, that DeMarcus Lawrence, that Zeke Elliott, that best offensive line in football, that Dak Prescott, that Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, that defense, that offense, they played with no fire whatsoever. If I had just gotten my ass kicked like that at home on Thanksgiving for the world to see, I'll be damned if I'd be happy. I didn't see a single person on that sideline. You know, we had guys like Dez Bryant. You know, Dez Bryant was too fired up of a player. You know, Dez Bryant, he's too emotional and stuff. You know what? I would love to see some emotion right now, because what I see there is a bunch of players that are acting like the damn coach, which is literally like a freaking android. No emotion whatsoever. And seeing Jason Garrett there on the sidelines, Jason Garrett. If you just told me, listen, unless you succeed, you're out of here. You think I'd be just standing there on the sidelines like this by myself the whole time? I'd be yelling at somebody on that set. I'd be over this place. Hey, dudes, this is my ass on the line. You're making me look like crap. Come on, guys. Let's get this shit together. I'd be in those coaches' ears because I'm fighting for my life. I see no life from him. And that translates to those guys on the field. Now, I keep seeing all these articles that basically say he's a dead man walking. And you know what? That's exactly how he acted on the sidelines, and that's exactly how the team did. Here's the thing. You need to fire Jason Garrett tomorrow. You're not doing him any good by basically having him paraded around as the dead man walking, just waiting for the execution of the end of the season. You're leaving too much uncertainty with those players on the field who don't believe in him and know that I'm not playing for him next year. Which is the reason why coaches don't go into a lame duck season. I said that. I said last year, you either fire the man or you give him an extension because they know you got no confidence in that guy. And your quarterback, I tell you what, I wouldn't sign a contract either till I find out what's going to be the deal with him. Who's coming in here to coach me? Because I'm here because I want to win, because I always dreamed of being a Dallas Cowboy quarterback, and I dream about winning a Super Bowl, and I don't think that this guy is going to be the one that gets me there. We wasted Tony Romo. Tony Romo got the blame. The Dallas Cowboys team got the blame. You've changed the team. You've gotten great players. The only thing that hasn't changed is the coaching staff and what we do. It's nothing that pisses me off is when listening to freaking Jason Garrett talk about, the way we do things around here. Well, you know what? The way we've been doing things around here for the last 25 years is shit. It's shit. And it needs to change. You need to get somebody outside of this. Somebody to go through and come in with a new attitude. Somebody to come in with some fire. Somebody will come in and put a foot in their ass because, see, you ruined us. You ruined this by basically saying, oh, it doesn't matter that Jason Garrett messes up. Jason Garrett's safe. We like what he does. And that's the way he coaches. I ain't getting fired. Why cause any waves? And that translates down to the players. I got a 5-year contract. It's guaranteed. It don't matter. And I'm going to tell you, the fans that are there on Thanksgiving in that stadium, spending their time, their money, their family time and everything else. Fans like me that spend all of our days and money and desires with the team, we deserve something more than this. We at least deserve some blood. At least show us that you give a damn, because just saying that, oh, he can finish out the season, why wait? And at this point, you still, as crazy as it is, letting somebody else take over might be a spark that could save this season. You got 4 games left. You got 4 games that you could win and get some momentum and maybe, just maybe, do something in the playoffs. But if you keep it the way it is, you're just throwing away the rest of the season. Jerry, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to throw myself through a TV or break my in-law stuff here. But I got to tell you, man, this thing hurt. I mean, this hurt deep inside seeing this. But you know what? I'm a grown man. I'll still be here. I will take it like a man. I'll be listening to all these trolls. But see, Jerry, you owe me, because I'm taking the bullets for believing that it was going to be different. I see Philly 500. He's trolling the heck out of me. He's up here saying, oh, Dak Prescott looked like he choked, didn't he? You know what? At least when my quarterback chokes, he throws for over 300 yards and at least a couple of touchdowns with his fumbles. What does yours do, Philly? What does he do? What does Carson Wentz do, buddy? Huh? You know, those who live in glass houses should not be the ones to cast the first stone. Because the reality is, as bad as my team has played, losing 2 games in a row, Philly, you can win against Miami Dolphins, and we're still ahead of you because your team stinks even worse than mine. That's all I got to say about that. But one last thing. See Buffalo Bills on Thanksgiving in our house trolling us. Yeah, we're eating like Zeke. To see Josh Allen chomping down on a turkey drumstick. Jerry, if that ain't embarrassment enough. Come on, Jerry. I know you got big kahunas, man. Come on. Let's see them balls.